Yeah, this is a big one. So this one is called, what I think, New Worlds. Is that what it's called? It's called Worlds Part One, and this is going to be a big overhaul. I think Sean Murray said it's going to be their biggest overhaul that they've done in the entire game so far. They have all sorts of. He said one of the biggest things is because they've been doing Light No Fire. They've created all these new technologies and stuff, and now they're actually being able to retroactively put those back into No Man's Sky, and it's going to be a huge overhaul. They have all this new technology that they can do stuff with, not technology in the game that you unlock, but the technology that they're able to create the game with has changed so much that they're just able to add so many new things. So there's going to be new flora, new fauna, and if you've played No Man's Sky, after a while, they all start looking fairly similar. So we're going to be seeing things that we've never seen before. It's going to be entirely new creatures. They showed some in the trailer that they have these weird, like, kind of plant creatures running around and whatnot. There's going to be new gameplay. For example, water has been completely overhauled. So there's new water dynamics. They have waves. The waves react. They have weather now. They always had weather, but now there's like wind patterns on a planet, and those wind patterns are going to impact how clouds work, and it's also going to impact how water works. So the waves are going to be impacted by the wind patterns. They're also going to have reflections on the water. They're going to have ocean worlds now that are entirely ocean, which they never had before. And your spaceships can now land on water. So before, you had to find a piece of land, you landed there and just went out from there. But now you're going to be able to have like fully ocean planets, and your ship can land on the water and float on top. So that's an entirely new thing. They have all sorts of new volumetrics. So there's like rolling fog, rain, blizzards. Lava's going to be creating sparks. So the worlds are going to look a lot more dynamic and alive. As I said, new alien life forms that they're going to have. This new, I forget what they call them, explorations or whatever. But this one's going to be kind of Starship Troopers themed. So this is sticking with the Hell Divers theme, but this one's going to be somewhat Starship Troopers themed. They're going to have these big bugs, and you're going to be getting all these newer weapons to take them out. You're getting a new mech, and the mech's going to have a heavy armor and a flamethrower. And the progress is going to be communal. So when people go in, as people play, the game's going to, they're going to, kind of like Helldivers, it's going to impact everyone else, how you play. So this is a really big update. If you look at the trailer, it looks amazing. It just looks beautiful. So I look really forward to seeing them drop this, and then I can drop back in the game. I'm really curious to see just how different it's actually going to be. Like, obviously, in the past, they have, when the game first came out, the stuff they were showing obviously didn't really show up. So I'm also curious to see just to what degree the planets are going to be different. Is it going to be every planet? Is the whole thing going to look overhauled, or is it going to be like we're only going to really be seeing these big differences on one out of every 20 planets or one out of every 5 planets? I don't really know, but I'm looking forward to getting back into it. I do enjoy No Man's Sky, and I do pop in from time to time just to goof around if I have nothing else to do, if I'm between games. I'm like, I don't really know what I want to do today. I'll just go into No Man's Sky and do a little more base building or whatnot. So I have been keeping up with it a little bit. So really looking forward to this one.